So I ended the vlog this morning from yesterday and was saying the midwives were coming over, and we've been keeping an eye on Maple's jaundice because after like a couple days after birth she started getting yellow, and we've been weighing her and all that stuff. So when the midwives came over today, they were concerned because she looked more yellow to them. So they did a heel poke to get blood to check her bilirubin levels, because we haven't checked them yet because I've just been like declining because she's not showing any signs of like being lethargic or like she's nursing fine. The only thing was that she wasn't pooping, and she ended up pooping today, which is good news. Hopefully she's getting out the bilirubin or the red blood cells or whatever that are making her yellow. But the midwives sent in her blood today, and I think it was a 23.7 was her bilirubin levels, and she talked with our pediatrician, and the pediatrician wants us to take her into the hospital. So we're going to Boulder Community to take her to the NICU so that they can do, I guess, the phototherapy is what I'm assuming they'll do, and then they're probably gonna have to like poke her every hour or few hours until her levels, hopefully they go back down fast so that we can leave. But we're probably going to be admitted for 12 to 24 hours, unfortunately. And we have Riley in the back. Erica's meeting us, and Riley's going to go have a sleepover with Erica, so thankfully she can take Riley. But yeah, it's been a crazy day, and it really sucks having to take your baby to the hospital. I don't want to do this.
Me either.
But I mean, she's acting okay, so I'd be more concerned if she was being very lethargic or, you know, just wasn't nursing or something. And she has started pooping again, so I feel like it's good that she pooped last night at like almost midnight, and then she pooped again like this afternoon, like early afternoon. So fingers crossed. I'm just gonna vlog it and update, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully my baby's okay and they don't have to poke her too many times, because I'm gonna cry every time they have to poke her, because it's really sad. They have to get so much to check the bill. Like they have to fill, I mean, it's like a little tiny tube, but like that's a lot for a little tiny baby. The poor yellow girl. But yeah. You ready to go for a sleepover? Yeah? Okay. Let's get you out. So we got here at about 8, a little before 8, and it's been pretty horrible. They had to poke her, what, 4 times?
Yeah.
To get blood for the bilirubin test and then a CBC. And they poked her in the armpit, not the armpit.
Elbow pit.
The elbow pit. And she wouldn't bleed. And then they tried their like wrist. Wouldn't bleed. So then they had to do, they like did a double heel stick, and she like bled great. It was just like horrible. She was just like crying, screaming, and I mean she actually did really good, and then I'm crying because every time she is like poked, I can't handle it. It's very sad. They just got her bilirubin back not long ago, and it was at 25, and it was 23.7 when the midwife took it, so it's a good thing we're here because it did go up. So hopefully the lights help. She's under lights, and then they just started fluids to help flush out the jaundice stuff too. So it's sad because we can't hold her. She has to stay under the lights as long as her levels are above 20, and she's well above that. So hopefully they are going to retake it at midnight, which is 4 hours after we got here, and hopefully it's gone down with the lights. It's really sucky seeing your baby be poked in. So, but we're in this like room. There's like a full-size bed, and we can see her right there. So I just pumped, and she took a bottle fine, but really didn't want to give her a bottle this early, so that sucks.
Yeah.
So nursing will be interesting after this, but at least she like took it and is eating good. So yeah, so we're gonna be here overnight and hopefully we can get some sleep somehow. I think it'll be easier after I know that her levels have gone down.
Yeah.
Or stayed the same. They just don't want them to go up with the lights because that would not be good. But everything with the CBC and like anything else looked good except for the, what did she say? I don't know. There's a lot going on. We miss Riley, but she's having fun with her auntie. She went to the park, and then they are having a little movie night and a sleepover. So we were sitting in here watching Revenge on Dave's tablet, and they had put a IV for her fluids in her hand, and I saw her like stretch up and like move her hand over the top of her head, and so I ran in there because like the IV, I was just making sure, and then I saw blood on like up by her face, and she had pulled her IV out, and so then they tried to re-poke in the same spot, and the vein was like shot, and so then they poked her in her head, so now she's got like, they used a vein in her head and she's got all this stuff like keeping it in place, and hopefully she won't stretch up there and pull it out. I'm just like, please. She's already up to like being poked 9 times, and it freaking sucks because like we can't remove her from the lights and hold her or anything. I keep looking at her, that's why I'm looking over there. But oh, and they just re-poked for rechecking her bilirubin levels because it's now midnight, so hopefully we'll get those back soon, and hopefully they've lowered and not gone up, because we don't even know what the deal would be if they went up. But hopefully with all the lights and stuff and the fluids, they've gone down, and hopefully they've gone down significantly, and we're like, oh, that's awesome. Every time they poke and stuff, we're just like cha-ching, like just thinking about how expensive it's going to be, and it really sucks because on top of just being worried about Maple, we're worried about the cost because we both have really crappy insurance because America. Hopefully the next update is a happy one because so far they just suck. We finally have good news to share. They just came back and told us that her Billy levels were 19.8, which is way down from 25.
Yeah.
So that means hopefully when the nurse talks to the doctor, that means for her next feed that I can actually nurse her. I've pumped twice and we've given her bottles, which sucks because I want to just nurse her and hold her. But she can't like leave the lights when her levels were so high because they were so critically high. But now she's under 20, which is what they wanted her to be in order for her to move. So right direction, the lights are working, yay. And so hopefully she'll relax and sleep and we can get some sleep and they don't have to poke her again till like 6 a.m. So yay. I'm so glad that they went down that much. I was not expecting that. I was literally expecting them to stay, yeah, like the same or right around. So yay, that's good news. We had a long night. We had to switch off sleeping because every time we weren't in the room, Maple would like turn her head and her goggles, like the mask would come off her face, and that's gonna damage her eyes if it doesn't stay on. So we'd like sleep for 2 hours and then switch. And so we're both really, really tired and we're both so hungry. And so we have this deliciousness from Native Foods. Dave just went and got us these burgers. And we're so hungry, and they rechecked Maple's bilirubin and it was 15.3, which was down from 19.8. So that's good. They're gonna stop her fluids at 3 p.m. It's noon now, and then they're gonna recheck at 5 in the morning. I don't know why we have to wait till 5 in the morning. I don't know why they want to keep us another night. It's really frustrating and kind of not what we were told when we first got here. So we're both really annoyed because we don't want to stay here another night. And stay away from Riley. But Riley's having so much fun. Erica took her to this children's museum and she's playing. I have to show you this funny picture. You know those like needle things? That they have like those giant ones. She said that Riley just went right up to it and stuck her face in it. Oh, and the cutest thing, I have to put this in the vlog because it's so sweet. I asked Erica how Riley did last night because she slept like in a pack and play in Erica's room. And Erica said that she did really good. For maybe 15 minutes after I put her down, she kept saying, "Auntie," and I would say, "What?" And then she wouldn't say anything. Then she threw her passy on the floor, so it was, "Help, Auntie." Then when she was about to fall asleep, it was, "Auntie, love you." Then I died, she said. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Girl.
So thankfully my sister's awesome and Riley loves her and no one else I'd rather have watching our first baby. So I'm gonna eat, I'm starving. You're so high off the ground. Oh, we're delusional. Just a little tired. Why, like Dave's like, why would it need to go this high? It's seriously so tall. It's even tall in the lowest position.
Like, I'm afraid to get off.
And I'm a tall person. Well, you would. Quit playing with the bed.
No.
So it's been a pretty slow day. We just took turns napping again, and they didn't really do much with Maple until 8 p.m. It is now 9:30, and they took her bilirubin again to check it at 8, and it was at 13.1. So that's down from 15 this morning, so that's good. And they took away one of the lights, so she's down to one light and the like blanket underneath her. And then in the morning they're gonna recheck her bilirubin and then take her off of everything so there's no intervention, and then they're gonna recheck 4 hours later and see where it's at, and then hopefully it's gone down or stayed the same and we can get out of here because I'm so ready to go home. Dave went tonight to see Riley because he really didn't get to see her at all yesterday because he worked, and then came home and we had to like wake her up and come to the hospital. So he's spending time with her, and Erica sent me the cutest video of them like seeing each other, and Dave picked up Riley. I'll just put the video in here. It's so cute.
Who's here? Go look. Go look.
But when she said mommy, I started crying. It's like my heart is literally in two places and it sucks. I want to be with her. They're calling me now, so I'm going to FaceTime Riley real quick. I just got done FaceTiming Riley. She's so sweet. She was giving me kisses when we got off the phone. And she's like confused, I think, on where I am. And yeah, but I'm glad Dave at least got to see her because she's never been away from both of us at the same time for that long. So they're rechecking Maple's Billy in the morning, and hopefully we're going home tomorrow. Yay. And I'm hungry, so hopefully Dave gets back soon. Miss Maple no longer has the IV in her head. She's still got some leftover tape, but I was nursing her and I got to slowly remove all that blob that was on top of her head. They had to really get it taped well so she couldn't pull it out, but now she's all good. So the only thing is the lights, and then they're gonna check at 5. So we're improving. She's resting. Sweet girl. It's the next day. We're done with the lights. Daddy's finally getting to hold his baby. She looks so good. They did an ultrasound on her belly button this morning to make sure that there's no urine coming out of her belly button. And we're waiting to hear from the radiologist, and we're also waiting to hear on her last bilirubin check because she's been off the lights and fluids and everything. So as long as her bilirubin hasn't gone up too much, we get to go home, and I'm so excited because I can't wait to see Riley. And I can't wait to take this sweet girl out of here. But it's actually like the lactation consultant came and talked to me, and she's like, this NICU is like so nice. It's like one of the only ones that has like a parent room like off of it. Like there's no other. So it's been super nice. Been sleeping in here. And then we can keep an eye on our baby that's in here. She's been like smiling and stuff in her sleep, and it's the cutest thing. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. So sweet. We're going home. Are you so excited? Yeah. They just had to take all the stickers off her chest from the heart monitor, and they was so sticky.
She's a little wound up.
She did not like it. But we're going home. Yay. Hi, baby. Come here. We're home. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm baby.
Yeah, she's all better. You want to see her? She's over on the couch.
Come here, Riley.
Let's go check on her. She missed you.
Baby.
Did you miss her? Yeah. Did you miss baby Sissy?
Look.
Look. What is that?
Nemo.
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 You know I missed you so much. I love you. Do you have fun with Auntie?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Evie Gia? The most fun ever. You can give Daddy hugs.
Daddy.
That's so cute that she was like, baby Sissy.
Hi.
We missed you, baby. You don't even know. We're reunited. Are you so happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that she asked for baby Sissy. That's gonna be it for the vlog. We're so happy to be home as a family of 4.
6.
6 with the kitties. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.